Okay, how long is this video?
Stella Sora.
Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes is kind of chill, right?
Isometric action RPG where you run a.
All right, by the way, for Stella Sora, you know what this game is? After I played this like a lot in my off time, the reason why I probably think I found it so fun for myself personally is because it reminded me of this game that I played a lot from back in the days. It's called Dragalia Lost. And it gave me very, very similar vibes. And I was wondering, why do I click with this game like so well? It's like, oh my god, right. It is literally like Dragalia Lost, but it's like the horizontal layout. So the OGs would know, right? The OGs would know.
Series of roguelite dungeons to create a build out of the buffs earned to then be retroactively used across the other game modes available. Taking place in a colorful and oftentimes lighthearted setting that hides a darker tale of a world where humanity ascends one of the many monoliths across the
I
land
skipped the story,
to
guys. I'm
trade
so
their
sorry.
memories for wishes.
Yep, I'm only here for the gameplay.
Society where corporations hold insurmountable power over the population, blessed by godlike deities.
Holy shit, Albedo. Bro, glue the fuck up. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely insane.
That puts a stranglehold on entire kingdoms that can only be challenged by rival
haughty
companies in an all-or-nothing war.
Should always say IBZ.
Is what Stella Sora is.
And
yet many do not even know these very basics, as they were fed absolute false narratives and misinformation in an attempt to kill the game off. During its initial launch, over half a dozen content creators, many of whom were Wuthering Waves creators, go figure.
And that. No.
Monetization, with an alarming number of them never even playing the game to begin with. The misinformation campaign was so bad that even I wasn't immune to it, as I struggled to nail down the exact details of Stella Sora's gacha system by the time I posted my own opinions of the game.
Okay, yo, same by the way. I mentioned this in my Twitter post. Like before I played Stella Sora, I legitimately had like not a very good impression of the game because so many people that I knew was like talking smack about this game. Cause it is apparently like one of the most greedy, like literally the most expensive gacha banners in the history of gacha games. And like the reviews were like tanking on iOS, they were tanking on S1 and everything. So like I really did not have a very, very good impression. But after playing this game, I think by now it was like I think that was day 5. If not almost 1 week, it is like really, really enjoyable though. And okay, one thing is that, you know, your streamer got both SSRs in Tempo. So maybe that's why. But other than that, bro, this game is legitimately growing on me, if I can say so myself, right? Let's move on a little bit.
Of the Stella Sora community, I would like to offer my apologies for not following up with accurate corrections to my original explanation of the gacha system, even if I prefaced that I was not certain about what was and was not true in my original video. With that being said, however, at least I played the fucking game and actually talked about it for more than a minute rather than brushing it aside or even pulling an M-tash and complaining about not being able to die in the tutorial dungeon. Stella Sora has the fastest account leveling progression I have experienced in gacha games.
Oh, it's really fast. I'm level 19 going into level 20, and by the time my dailies reset, I am absolutely cocksure I hit level 20. And it's like less than 1 week. So it has been really, really fast.
Capping out at level 40. Yet the farthest I've seen any of these creators get was level 7 from Genesis.
Oh my god, Genesis!
7. I have
the 7 out of 10. Oh my god.
No reason to believe that anyone aside from mistakes played beyond what is initially visible based
Genesis
on
UI guy. The 7 out of 10 guy.
Of Stella Sora and then left the game to bleed
Bro,
out.
all that Genesis just leave all of like the new games. Just leave it at level 7. It should be his trademark. And then just call the YouTube channel the 7 out of 10 guy.
There is only 2 aspects of Stella Sora's monetization that I will admit are bad for the game. The fake skin in the premium battle pass, and the need to pull 2 additional copies of a 4-star to activate a single passive effect. But that is
yikes.
It. Everything else being spun against the game is taken out of context or is straight up incorrect. Both Megi and Pertiuk have done a great job of breaking down the aspects of Stella Sora's monetization in their own respective videos on this matter.
Stella Sora is
pity
cheaper.
Systems,
oh, wait. Hold up. Okay. 3,000 for a 10 pool, Heartbeat 160, only resets when putting in radar. Spark is 120 pools for a limited character, does not carry over. The pool rate is 2% for any 5-star and 50% for the way up. Okay, so I'm guessing that if you're gonna be going for this, right? What happens when you hit 100? Okay, so let's just say you want to try and get a unit, but you can't get it all the way until 120. So you lost your first 50-50, which I'm guessing is like 80 pulls. I'm not too sure. And then you get your spark at 120. Then what happens to like the remaining 40 pulls? The next as okay, but does it bring over to the next banner though? Is an Enfield. 120. Okay, I know this spark thing is basically Uma Musume, right? Is that the Uma Musume support card are like the units where like every single pull you get this point and you can just redeem it from the shop. But for Uma Musume, there's no such thing as a hard pity. You just pull and 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 pull. But like this thing go yeah. So this does not reset, right? Yeah, this does not reset. So what happens if I pull here, and then I activate the spark at 120? I get a rid up. Then the remaining pulls that I spend, it goes to the next banner, right? So 40 more, you get a 5-star next banner. So if I spend 120 pulls for this banner, so let's just say now you got right. If I spend 120 pulls, I didn't get a single 5-star. That's possible, right? Because I'm guessing they don't have a soft pity. So if they don't have a soft pity, their quote unquote soft pity is basically the 120. It is almost exactly like Uma Musume. Right? It is basically almost exactly like Uma Musume. It's at the JP Gacha system where your soft pity is basically the spark. But if you don't get anything, this thing will then carry onwards to the next banner. So if 120 pulls, I didn't get a single SSR, I will get the spark at 120, but my next banner, I can just spend 40 pulls, and I'll get that next banner. Is that right? Is that right? I'm right. He's right. I'm right. Okay, now, because if that's the case, right, it just sounds like it's technically cheaper. Yeah, it doesn't not sound technically cheaper because if you're going across 2 different limited units in 2 different banners, in a worst case scenario where you lose both 50-50s, that is 160 times 2, which is 320 boosts. But for Stella Sora, it's you get 1 rate up at 120, and then your next rate up you get at 40 boosts. Am I making sense, or am I missing something? Because it sounds like it's like a lot cheaper. Okay, yeah, the difference is that it costs 3,000 of the currency for a 10 pool. So the currency is that it's more expensive, but like the number of pools is like way lower for getting 2 rate up units. Yeah. So for 160 pools, you are guaranteed 2 rate up units. So that's correct. 160 is still 50-50. Doesn't this thing say 100%? Wait, can you lose 50-50? Can you lose 50-50? No, it's guaranteed. Yes? No? Oh my god, and there it is. 1 minute into the video, and half my chat has no idea what the fuck is going on. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm just watching, right? It's literally 1 minute into the video, and I really have half the chat. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, so what is the answer? It's guaranteed. Okay, from what I'm seeing here, Maggie says this is 100%. So if at 160 pulls, if I spend that 120 on the last banner, I only need 40 pulls, and I 100% get that rate up. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, so 160 is guaranteed, but any SSR before the 160 is a 50-50. Yes. Okay, so it's literally exactly the same as Uma Musume. Right? It is literally exactly the same as Uma Musume, but it's like it's better because it actually has a pity built-in. It's like Uma Musume with a built-in pity. Because Uma Musume, you can lose like the Kira-san Black Banner and you get like 5 Satono diamonds and you just get nothing. But you where, right? Then you just use that 200 spark currencies to get 1 copy of Kira-san Black. Which is why, bro, I remember I was like in Shanghai, right? I was talking to this guy that played Uma Musume. He spent like, I think like $5,000 to get MLB Kira-san Black. Because he lost every single copy. He literally got nothing. And he had to go 200 pulls for 1 rate up every single copy. That is like a little bit silly. So, yeah, from like what I'm gathering from this picture is that it sounds like pools-wise, you would spend way lesser pools for the amount of rate up units. But I haven't played this game long enough to know whether or not this 3,000 currency is like at a increased rate. Like, do you get more currency per patch. Like like for example, if let's just say in HSR, you get like 80 pulls in one patch as a free to play. So 80 pulls of 1,600 Stella Jades. No, sorry, 80 pulls times 160 is like 12,800 Stella Jades. So does Stella Sora also give you 80 pools worth of currency? Or like each rotation gives you lesser pools than that? Pool, yeah, exactly. Pool income is what matters. Pool income is what matters. Endgame gives around 1,000-ish. Okay, 1,000 sounds a little bit low though. Because HSR gives like 800 for a full clear in MOC 12. And you times that by 3 for with like pure vision and so A-ball shadows. So that's like 2.4k. The monthly is the exact same as Hoyo. 2,700 over 30 days. Except it's not 17 pools anymore, it's 9. If 150 stay in this game, would be too much free to play and nobody would spend. Man, fuck the free to play. Okay, but I guess we can just establish that the number of pools required is gonna be way lesser. But like it just depends on like how many pools you actually get per match, right? So yeah, let's go.
Spark systems.
All right, not to mention, where the fuck is it? It's 2% for a 5-star. So the rates of you getting like off banner is like a lot higher. But the thing is, there's no such thing as a guaranteed heart pity before 160. So you could lose like 550-50s consecutively despite having a higher SSR rate. So yeah, it's like it has a higher what do you call it? It has a higher spending floor to get the one you want, which is 160 pools. You guarantee this, but a lower spending ceiling because you are definitely gonna be able to get 2 rate ups in 160. But the catch is, despite 2%, you can keep losing. But I think all this at the end of the day, it really just depends on like the 3,000 pool currency. I think this is the most important, like how many pools do you actually get between banners, right? So that's pretty
Spark
much it.
systems, pull value, USD conversions, you get the rest.
Holy shit. Wait. Whoa. Wait, this is really, really interesting though. Wait, this is really, really
Spark
interesting.
systems, pull.
Whoa! Okay, final comparison. Okay, I see numbers, so I'm gonna trust numbers. So apparently, Wuthering Waves cost per BD is $316. HSR is $356. Uma Musume. Let's just be 100% real. Nobody is surprised when Uma Musume is the most expensive, right? Like we all know, like Uma Musume's gacha is the OG classic JB gacha. But the thing is, Uma Musume as a game, at least for like this kind of CM PvP, I think it didn't really appeal to like the Genshin crowd and like the casual crowd that started off playing gacha games with Genshin in back. So I don't really hear as much complaints for Uma Musume's price of gacha. Because everybody that play Uma Musume, they want to like compete PvP, they want to get Taurus Platinum, they already know exactly what I can do. Which is why, like, even though this is technically more expensive, I don't really hear this kind of stuff from like the Uma Musume community, right? Blue Archive 324, Stella Sora is 264, and then Wuthering Wave with 50-50 is 237, HSR with 50-50 is 267, and Stella Sora with Spark is $176. Crazy.
Full value, USD conversions.
And then this is gonna be the expected rate cost. Crazy. So TLDR, Stella Sora has the cheapest cost of gacha across all these games. Funny how bro didn't add Genshin Impact, right? Because if they add Genshin Impact, the world's rank 1 gacha game, it will absolutely destroy all these bada bitches. So they want to
get the rest. And that's only digging into the gacha system for new characters, and doesn't even begin to touch on the discussion of Stella Sora's weapon accessibility.
It's free, right? It's free, right? Like, I've played this game long, like, this is free. It's basically R9's Enfield. You play the game, you pull for the banner, and then you get the thing for free. So you just spend that currency on the weapon banner. So you don't even need to spend like your Stellar Jades or your Primo Gems or any of the limited currency, because you kind of just get it for free. All the time, as long as you're going to be playing this game. Yes? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wait, speaking of the Stella Sora gacha weapon, I've heard that Nayuka's weapon is really good. So later on, we're going to play. We'll see what's up.
Stella Sora automatically give you rebate tokens for the disc gacha when pulling characters, with a bulk rebate on the first 10 pull of a new character banner. There are also several discs that are competitive with their premium gacha options that can be earned through playing the game. 2 separate discs of each element which can be earned through endgame currency shops. And with the introduction of event content with the Shia patch, new 5-star discs that can be earned. And
Wait, I think I missed this, guys. Oh, chat, I literally just missed this event. Oh, no. Yeah, I got the current one, which is the one, the new win one. Yeah, I think I missed this event.
even maxed
So I don't
out
wanna-
through participation in events.
Oof.
There is also, of course, the option of 5-star discs with purchase of the basic battle pass alongside the resources that naturally come with it. But again, none of these creators would know about any of this to accurately judge Stella Sora's monetization as an entire package, because they see a scary 300 number and call for the heads of Yostar staff. And this is all without ever actually talking about the game itself. How would you
War.
know if a game's gacha system is good or bad if you
War.
have zero understanding of endgame balance?
I mean, he's right though. He's literally right though. Like you kind of have to play the game first, right? Like you have to actually see like what's the end game like, what's the content like how do you actually go about getting your team building, and like, cause like the game itself, it feels very, very different between each gacha games. It's like pulling for a unit in, let's just say, Wuthering Waves or Zenless or Genshin. It's like it's so different from pulling a unit in, like, let's just say, like Stella Sora or even HSR, because like they're fundamentally different games. Like one unit's value is like inherently different based on how the game itself actually plays. So like getting a single SSR, even though they might cause more or less boost, it will still be like very, very different. Like for example, Honkai power creep build, right? And then this. If you don't pull for the fucking E1 tribute, you can go fuck yourself, right? If you don't pull for the supports your DPS, right? You try playing Firefly without Dahlia and Field in 2025, bro, you can literally just go fuck yourself, right? So like all these kind of things, it's just different.
Team building, meta accessibility, free-to-play options, and everything in
Free to
between.
blaze.
Hell, screw the conversation of gacha created game design. Many of you don't even know if the damn game is even fun to play. Not for yourself, not for those who do enjoy playing it despite how they may feel about the monetization, and those who didn't even give it a chance because of your journalistic malpractice. You want to know what I believe happened?
This guy's
I
cooking,
believe
bro.
that a majority of these creators, especially the ones that never played it, had zero interest in Stella Sora right from the start, and only chose to
Dude,
cover
this
it
guy
after
is,
one
like,
high-profile
cooking
creator
so
began
hard.
talking about it. At which point, they all jumped in on it and regurgitated the same misinformed talking points for some quick and easy analytics. Bonus points for trying to start tribalism between Stella Sora and Chaos Zero Nightmare.
Okay,
because it wasn't
both
already
games are
exhausting to hear
okay.
Boba creators dredge on and on about how
Both games are genuinely good in their own rights, right? I have played both games. I've played Chaos Zero Nightmare like an obscene amount of time at this point, right? I've played like so much. They're just good in their own rights. But I can also see like the tribalism behind it, because they both technically released around the same time. And then like the moment you guys see like the ad ratings, it goes down, and then like it will inevitably lead to people saying things like, "Oh, look at this other gacha game," you know, like, "Oh my god, the rating is like going down on the gacha." Then look at this other gacha. So like yeah.
first games.
And I'm not even like immune from this, because I was literally part of those exact same people, because I had that negative impression for Stella Sora, and I didn't even play Stella Sora, because like everything else I was going, because I play CZN, right, and I really, really love CZN. Like, it has nothing to do with whether I hate or like Stella Sora. I really like CZN. And then on top of that, everybody just say, "Oh yeah, by the way, Stella Sora is just completely fucking garbage, right? The App Store is dog shit." Everybody is like, "Oh, this game is predatory, it's like, too expensive." So like it just naturally made me think, okay, I probably won't even try this game out, because like they're both gacha games that came out at the same time, and CZN just that much more fun. And it kind of just led to a situation. But like where time has been at this point is like is a pretty interesting wait, when was this video made again? 2 days ago. That is a very, very interesting
Most
turn
of
of
them
event.
don't even play anymore. If there's one thing that I can take
Sarah as well, by the way. I would like to call my mod Sarah of the Lake. Bro is one of those individuals. Bro played Stella Sora, and then when CZN came out, Sarah just left, right? So, and then what to do?
from this situation that occurred in Stella Sora, it's the positive reception and high coverage both Meiki and Pertiak got out of their respective videos that pushed back against the misinformation that was going around. Seriously, how bad of a content creator do you have to be for an ostracized Wuthering Waves creator and a Blue Archive player to run circles
Blue
around you and
Archive.
get massive audiences? I'll tell you exactly what kind of creator you are. You're someone who will put an agenda first and a game second.
Oh my goodness. This guy absolutely fucking cooked, bro. Oh, that's the end? Oh my goodness. Wait, that is actually so fucking crazy. Yeah, I guess that's the end of the video, right? Very, very interesting 5-minute little video. But I think it brings a very, very thought-provoking topic. Not really necessarily about like whether or not Stella Sora or like CZN or like these gacha games is good. But like it really is a matter of like you kinda have to try it for yourselves and see if you can see it. Cause like at the end of the day, surface level things will never really ever paint a full picture. And a lot of times, surface level things are what most casuals, most tourists of whatever game, they will base it on that. So I'm quite glad that, okay, to be like 100% transparent, we do have that Stella Sora reason stuff explained, right? But like after that, I am gonna be playing this on stream, like not sponsored, and I really want to like try this game even more because it is like genuinely fun. Aside from the fact that we're gonna get the 2 5 stars for 10 pools, but this game is honestly genuinely fun, and I'm very pleasantly surprised. So let me know what you guys think in the thoughts and the comments down below. I will see you guys on the Clip channel. Bye. And there, dude. Yo, this is a good ass video, man. Okay, but I don't like that he disrespected my goat Gacha Smack. I love Gacha Smack, right? Everyone else can add what I do, but I love Gacha Smack. So it ain't what I do. You have cooled your last cool, my man.